I'm back. Hello, my friends. It has been too long. This is Stalker. This is Minecraft 1, Order of the Crescent Creeper. Brand new server that started. You may have seen a couple of videos previously. Let's rock and roll. We're going to start this off straight away with a project. First project on our list is we're going to switch back into main view. We're going to turn our little butts around and we're going to go to this. We're going to pop this. I don't think for the time being we're going to need an axe. Put the axe there, put that there. So 2 wooden logs. Easy enough. What we're going to do now is we're going to grab this switch and we're going to flip-flop this switch and we're going to turn them off. Next thing, we're going to get 2 sand. Well, put the sand above one of the torches and on top of the log. Once you've done that, we're making definite progress. Next thing, we're going to grab cobblestone. We're going to put 3 pieces of cobblestone directly behind the torches. Then what we're going to do is going to remove the middle one, and on top of those we're going to pop a bit of redstone. Next, we're going to come to the end of this and we're going to make 1, 2. That's good enough for me. I'm going to stick a sticky piston facing the sand that way, and then on this one we're going to go 1, 2. I think it's a third one, but it don't look right to me. That looks good. And we're going to do exactly the same thing again. We're going to take this middle block out, take this one out, and we're going to stick a piston like that. We're going to head round the back and that all looks spot on. What we're going to do is we're going to put a block on the back of that piston, on the back of that piston. That block doesn't need to be there, neither does that block. It's starting to take shape. We're going to go to normal pistons now. Pop a normal piston there like so. Pop a normal piston there like that. Next on the agenda, we're going to get up onto the top. This is just scaffolding. It's got to go. I'm going to pop him there like so. Same again this side. Scaffolding. Going to go. We're going to switch this round and we're going to flip that to that. Now hopefully, while looking around this, once we flick this lever, this should start up, and there we go. So now that is set up properly. So a quick rundown: 2 logs, 2 torches, 1 switch, 2 pieces of sand, 5 normal pistons, 2 sticky pistons. You'll find out what the last piston's for very shortly. First thing we've got to do next is we've got to give this a water source. So we're going to work on that very shortly. We're going to go to here, and from there we're going to put a block, block. In that block there, we're going to put a repeater. We don't want it on no ticks. We're going to go to there. We're going to get a bit of redstone. And what I've got to do now is I've got to come to there like so. And there like so. And that should be exactly where I want it. It's looking good to me. We're going to bring that over one, that over one. We'll remove these, we don't need them. We had that block there like so. Bit of redstone. Bit of redstone. Get down on this one. We're going to take this block back out and we're going to pop that there like so. All looking good. Next thing we have to do is we're going to extend this we are going to have to knock a little bit of the wall out. I didn't really want to, but hey, you got to do what you've got to do. Take a bit of this wall out. You can understand why I didn't want to take it out now. Quickly just seal that up before anything kills us. That should be fine. We don't need it to be too high. It's just got to be high enough to bring this thing across. So what we're going to have to do next is we're going to get a hopper over here. And we're going to add that once we've finished with this switch. At the moment, that switch is the thing that's keeping this off. So that there can be a piece of cobble. We don't need to use that. Let's just quickly have a look. Up to now, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need. We've got a chamber. We'll block that off. Block that off. Just aesthetics wise, let's just make sure. No, we've cocked something up. Let's just remove this, remove that. Remove that, remove that, remove that. Where did we cock up? That is the question. So it's to do with that back section there. That back section there is powering something that it shouldn't be. It's powering that piston there, I think. No, it's not. We can flip-flop it around that way and try. So it's definitely to do with the top piston. I've cocked up. We're just going to take this bit out here. Take this bit out here. That bit out there. That bit don't need to be there. Now if we remove this, is it working? Because I don't think I've added anything else to it. Oh, so now it works. Now it works. So plan of action, I'm going to leave it on this time. I'm going to pop that in like so. I'm personally not understanding why that didn't work. Why you stop? Well, there's plenty of ways to skin a cat, as they say. So we're going to take that. What we'll do now instead is we're going to put a block behind it. Drop that piece of redstone back in. Pop that. Got it. I know where we've gone wrong. We're going to have to take a bit more of this wall out. Bring that to there. Take that one back out. And pop that in like so. Hopefully now this works. There we go. Job's good. So what we're doing is we're transferring the power from there through that block into the repeater. The repeater's then transferring it all the way up to the top. We are going to connect off this live line because it's going to be very handy in our upcoming project. We've got to get over to... Oh, just in that creeper drop there. There's creepers all over the shop and they're dangerous. So that's working perfectly. You can't quite see what's going down yet, but you will. That block there has got to go out. Don't think that block there is needed either. What's going to be needed is this hole here is going to be shut up just in case. So I'm guessing that block there is going to have enough power to come off down to here. We're just going to check this out now. Yes, that's doing it. Let's see how far we can actually get it. To me, it's looking like it's going to make it. And someone calls on Discord. One second. Sorry about that. Some people don't like think before they act. I'm going to bring this over here. Next thing on our agenda, now we know this definitely works, is for a moment I'm going to remove this. We're going to go around the back and we're going to pop it in at the back side of it. Because we need the front side to work on. It did all that we needed it to do for the beginning. We're going to turn that power off now. And we're going to look at this. I think we've got to put one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Let's just make sure it's all running properly before I get too carried away. Good, it's good. Next on the agenda, we've got that all set up to where we need it. We're going to do a little path across here so we can get up and get into position. And what we're going to do, we're going to block that off like so and like so. We're going to put, for now, we're going to just put this piece of cobblestone there. We're going to fire a piston into it. And that's more or less the system set up. There's multiple ways you can do this. You can use just pistons to collect it, to move it to chests. If I put a chest where this is now, bring this over, pop this in, give myself just a little chest. That's a stable storage. It work. But what we're going to do, we're going to grab a bit of water. And then we've got to try and get that block active without actually hitting the redstone. Easier said than done. The trick is, if I can find where my crafting table went. Did I actually make a crafting table? Maybe not. We may need to craft a quick crafting table. And I'm hoping a set of stairs are going to work in our favour. If we just grab this block, bring it down, remove that, grab that. I think we're only going to need one. And because the waterlogged mechanics, pop that there like so. We have to take that lever out. This thing is going to be going. Took our torches away, but it works. We'll just take that back, and what we're going to do now is we're going to just dig a little trench there, and hopefully by dropping this again, it'll just go straight into that trench. There we go, job's good. So yeah, there's an awful loud noise going on at the moment, and we are going to do something about it. We're going back to having the front switch. We're going to turn him off from the front for a moment. Whew. But now this is good to go. I've got to get some torches out quickly. Just put a torch that side. Torch that side. And one at the top there. That should lighten this area up quite a lot. One there. Job's good. This can come out for a minute. We don't really need to get up the sides there until we actually cover it up and make it look pretty. But we're not going to do that today. We're just going to make the actual structure itself. Let's jump up like so. Next thing we're going to do, we need to get the sugarcane. Bring the sugarcane over. Plant the sugarcane up. We're going to go to grab our blocks of cobble once more. And what we're going to do, on top of this piston, we're going to put that, and we're going to put that. That's going to keep it in check for the height. We're going to bring that out a little bit more just so it brings it to that hopper. And I haven't got no glass. We're going to run up to the house and grab glass in a few seconds. But first things first, we're going to give this bad boy a test. But no, we're not, because that hopper has to be changed. Get out of it. The hopper has to be changed. So we're going to put that hopper, for now, going into this chest. It will be changed because it won't be a chest there. I'm going to make a dispenser there, and we're going to have it in water streams to a storage room. But if we stand back for a minute, as you see, the sugarcane is growing faster than it should grow. Lots faster than it should grow. Just put the bits we've got in there. So there's 20 in there. We're going to leave it running for a moment. Let me just grab that switch. Pop him there. So we're going to run up to the house. This is our new area, so you're going to get to see this before we go live. But we're going to go up to the top. Now, you may get a sneaky peek at what CD's been working on. CD's working way up in the air. But this is our little island. Nothing too special. We've got a little cow farm, but we're here for a reason. We're going to take that out, and this is all going to be transformed into our area. We've got big plans. We're going full bore on this. If we go onto the roof, you'll see a bit of the area. So don't look at this build as anything special. This is just a storage area for the time being. At the moment, I'm planning and laying out where islands are going to be over here. What I've done today, I'll show you. While we're waiting, we've got to pick some glass up on the way back. Have I got my food? Yeah, I have. Let's just have a little munch. Oh yes, fill them haunches up. So I've got a new toy I need to check out. Oh, brilliant. I love it. No more messing around. I've got to save that though, because I need to gather XP up through. So we've got a little forest of berries going on. Our foxes are working their little butts off, claiming our berries. This is something I threw up today just to make sure we've got an easy permanent supply of berries. This is just a basic collection system. Rails, hopper. We'll come down here, and as you see, it's been up for a few hours now. And we'll never have to get berries again. It's just took the hassle of growing berries out of my hands. I don't have to plant them. I don't have to grow them. The foxes are amazing. Let's get back to our thing at hand. One more for good luck. I love it. So I only got that today. It was just drain popped out of the water. I shot him with my arrow, and I seen it on the floor just glistening at me. I was like, yes! The excitement was real. We're going to head up here now, and we're going to go down to the glass storage, which should be about... Where did I put glass? There's glass. Just take that much for now. We're not going to need that much, not even close. I think we only need 3 pieces, but hey. Straight down. No time to waste. So that's been running a couple of minutes while we've been away. What I want to do is I'm going to pop that there, and that there, and that means there's no spillage coming either side. So I'm looking directly at it, and I'm still pulling off 118, 129 frames per second. I'm going to look the opposite way. It's still pretty damn good. Away from this I can get 300-ish, and in a totally blank room I can pull off about 500. But if you're going to AFK for a short time, this is good to let go couple of hours of this running, you've got the sugarcane you're going to need. So what's going to happen from here is I'll do the sorting system in the next episode, and we'll work through what to do with the sugarcane once you've got it. So I'm going to say thank you for joining me. I'm going to flip into the camera mode. I'm going to it's good to be back. Thanks for your support on the last couple of videos. I know it's been a long time, but it won't be a long time between now and the next one. Thank you for joining me. Take it easy, look after yourself, and I'll see you all then.
And this is the way we crash the party.